Hi there. Slightly different video from me today. I'm going to be looking at this MP3 player that I bought off Amazon. Now, if you're a keen runner like me, you've probably got a Garmin or upgraded to a Garmin or some sort of GPS watch to wear when you're out running. Most of them don't have the ability to play music unless you want to pay like hundreds of pounds for them. So as I didn't really want to drag my phone around with me when I went running, I decided to look into getting the cheap MP3 player, and this one seemed a pretty good option. Had some decent reviews on Amazon, and I can't remember exactly what it cost, but it was certainly no more than 20 quid. It was like 15 or 16 quid, and it came very promptly as well, within a couple of days. So far that was all good. A choice of colours, as you can see on the box, but I didn't get that colour. I got green, and when I first opened this, my first impressions really, after taking it out of that nice bag, was how heavy actually it is. It's quite a heavy, for its size, it's quite a heavy little unit, which I'm not sure whether it's good or bad really. I suppose it's quite nice that it's not too light. It's got this clip on it which works pretty well, which was really, as you can see from the box as well, it's designated as a MP3 player for runners. And the operation is fairly simple as well. It's got an on-off switch. There's no internal memory, so there's, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little slot there for a micro SD card, and obviously your headphone socket there. And as to the operation itself, it's got a play and pause button. You can skip to the next track, go back to the previous one, increase the volume, decrease the volume, and I think this is a button to resume play from the last song. So really no frills to it whatsoever, but at 15 or 16 quid, I don't think you can really complain. And I've been out with it a couple of times already, and the clip is quite firm, it clips onto my shorts very nicely, it never came loose once. And the sound, while not brilliant, is okay and probably good enough for when you're out running for sure. Also in the box, you've got a charging cable, USB charging cable. Nice little lanyard for it. Some earphones. I haven't tried these because I don't like these type of earphones. When I'm out running, they tend to fall out of my ear all the time, which is obviously not a lot of help. So I don't know what they're like, but I assume the quality is not great on them. And a nice little bag as well to store it in, and some instructions. The instructions are fairly well written and quite easy to follow. There's not really a lot to the player, so it's quite an easy player to get on with, and does the job quite nicely. Now, also something I bought off Amazon, which I thought was ridiculously cheap, and I wasn't quite sure what it was, to be honest, and it's come all the way from Malaysia, I believe. And this actually stemmed from, I was looking for different types of earphones to run with, because as I mentioned earlier, with these type, they fall out of my ear all the time, and I've had trouble with some of the other types as well, the ones that hook over your ears. So someone recommended I buy the earphones that hook around your neck instead. So I was looking for these on Amazon, and actually what I found was what is called here a Sport MP3. Apparently it's got a radio in it as well. I've not tried that out, but what it is actually a built-in MP3 player. So like the MP3 player just now, there's a little slot there. You can see I've put my micro card inside it. There's a little slot there for putting your micro SD card in, and then simply this is all you need. You stick it in your ears and that's it. You've got yourself a nifty little MP3 player for while you're running. I haven't tested it out while I'm running yet, so I don't know what it's like. The sound quality is pretty poor, to be honest, as you might expect. But considering the unit costs less than £3 delivered, I can't really complain at that. It's got a play button and a pause button, or a play button there, and you can skip to the next track and rewind to the previous one, and there's an on-off button, and it came with a little cable as well for charging via USB, and that is it. So quite a nice little unit if you're in a rush to go out running or something and you just want to stick this on. It does seem quite convenient. How well it lasts or whatever, I'm not too sure at the moment, but I'm certainly going to give this a go, and to be honest, at less than 3 quid, you can't really complain. So there you go, there's a couple of pickups I've acquired lately. Thanks for watching.